Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a UFO encounters, a UFO activity video on UFO attacks. Now, there have been a number of UFO encounters over the decades since World War II that can only be classified as attacks. There have been a number of assaults on people on the ground. Check out my videos on the Kentucky invasion and the teacher in the Florida swamp who was attacked by that. Travis Walton was attacked by one. There have been many others. Such attacks in the air are not unheard of either. I did a video recently on the Gorman dogfight. Go and check that one out. That event is not isolated either. Luckily, in that one, there were no actual shots fired. But let me give you a couple of examples here. October 19th, 1953, an American Airlines DC-6 flying out of Washington, D.C. The pilot, J.L. Kidd, saw a UFO over Maryland. The UFO was miles away, but suddenly changed course and charged straight at the airliner. Kidd immediately put the plane into a dive to avoid a collision. The dive was so sudden and unexpected that several passengers were thrown from their seats. Luckily, there were no serious injuries. April 14th, 1954, a United Airlines flight over Long Beach, California encountered a UFO. The UFO made a deliberate turn to charge straight at the airliner. The pilot, J.M. Scheidel, S-C-H-I-D-E-L, threw his plane into a steep climbing turn to avoid a collision. This time, the injuries were more severe. One passenger suffered a broken leg, and the stewardess had a broken ankle. These are just a few examples. The civilian pilots, as well as military pilots, were reporting many such incidents. In response, the U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff expanded the scope and seriousness of the regulations issued under the espionage laws of the time. Instructions were issued to all civilian airlines stating that these regulations now covered all reports of unidentified flying objects. Revealing a sighting or encounter to anyone other than a military official could cost civilian aircrew personnel a fine of $10,000 or up to 10 years in prison. I've done videos on how and tried to and I mentioned in some of these videos how pilots and military personnel are afraid to come forward with this information because they'll lose their flight status and things like that. Well, they included civilian pilots and air crews in this. It's crazy. Rather than investigate the phenomena and try to keep these incidents from happening, the U.S. military sought to cover them up. This is just crazy. If one of these UFOs charges at an airliner and the airliner, does a dive or a quick turn and somehow crashes, it could be very serious. These things crash, could kill people. I mean, one would think the military, whose job is to keep us safe, to protect America and American lives, one would think they would investigate it. But no, that's not what they did. Luckily, this regulation only affected U.S. crews. Foreign air crews continued making their reports. We got tons of them out of England and France, Germany, South America, Mexico, all through Central America, Canada, Asia. I mean, they come in from all over. And you would think that rather than take a chance on somebody getting killed, they would investigate this as a real phenomenon. These pilots aren't making it up. They don't make these quick changes just because they're feeling bored. people got hurt doing that. One lady, one passenger broke her leg, and a stewardess broke her ankle in one of them. You don't do that as a joke or a hoax. You know what I'm saying? But the military sought to cover it up. That's all there is to it. So anyway, do some research, and if you could put more comments in down underneath, I'd appreciate it. I know everybody else would love to read them as well. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all. Devo Poland, a scientific representative of a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, is sent away as an exchange officer. His objective, to learn the one skill his species never developed, to fight. And he's sent to learn that skill from the one species who does it better than any other in the galaxy, humans. If you like science fiction with an upbeat military tone, check out my novel, Vanguard 1.